Dave from Weston Company Jewelers again, and my last video I was talking about the first of the 4 C's. The C is cut, and I was discussing basically why we cut diamonds, the proportions, the symmetry, the finish, the elements of cut, why they're important, and just a quick overview of it. Now there's another little kind of sidebar to cut, because cut sometimes is used 2 ways. One, to determine the quality of the cutting of the diamond, the actual faceting of an individual gemstone, its proportions, and as I said, its symmetry and polish. But it's also equally used to indicate, well, I would like a princess cut, or I would like an oval, or I would like a marquise. So a lot of times cut is kind of got a word that has a dual meaning. And diamond shapes, here's just a few of the more common ones, but there's even more than this. And a fancy shape, any diamond other than a round, is generally referred to as a fancy shape. And a fancy shaped diamond is something that's a little bit different. You have to be much more careful about choosing a fancy shaped diamond, because you're going to see a lot of variations. Most rounds brilliants today, most of them, their proportions at least are generally pretty good. They're not always great, but they're usually pretty good. It's gotten very standardized. But with fancies, because you're dealing with an odd shape, there still tends to be a lot of variation, and those variations will really affect that particular style diamond, its brilliance against others like it that are better cut. And the reason for that is, or one of the reasons for it is, when you're looking at a round brilliant diamond, all the angles, all the measurements, all the proportions, everything is equal around the diameter of the diamond. If it's not, you got some serious problems, some serious symmetry issues for sure, and probably a whole bunch of other problems that are going to make that diamond definitely undesirable. So when any of these fancy shapes, though, here, I'm trying to get this to work well, you can't possibly have the same angles and proportions and measurements around the edge or the girdle of the stone. It's not possible. There has to be some variation. So in theory, you're sacrificing a little bit of brilliance for the art of the cut, the art of the shape of the stone. And that's perfectly all right. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just something that I feel everybody needs to at least consider when they're thinking about buying a fancy shaped stone. And again, like anything, this is a very quick overview. If you have any questions at all, please go to our website, www.westandcompany.com, and please spell it all out. And go to our contact page and feel free to shoot me any questions at all. Thank you very much.